Palantir has been an absolute monster over the past year. If you bought in early, congratulations, your portfolio is probably looking healthier than ever. The stock has skyrocketed more than 300% in just 12 months. That's the kind of rally that makes Wall Street analysts sweat while retail investors start dreaming about limbos. But wait, before you start ordering your yacht, there's something we need to talk about. Palantir currently trades at an eye-watering 94 times forward earnings. That's 440% more expensive than its peers in the software and AI industry. If that number made you spit out your coffee, you're not alone. Could market sentiment slam the brakes on Palantir? Right now, the market is on edge. Investors are growing less sure about the US economy, and when that happens, high-flying growth stocks like Palantir are usually the first ones to get dumped. Why? Because investors start craving safe, stable investments like bonds and blue-chip stocks. Palantir, on the other hand, is still seen as a high-risk, high-reward play. If sentiment turns negative, some of that speculative money could vanish faster than a magician at a kid's birthday party. Palantir is rewriting the rules of corporate IT. Okay, enough doom and gloom, let's talk about why Palantir is changing the game. In a recent interview, CIO Jim Siders dropped a bombshell. Palantir has slashed its IT headcount from over 200 employees to fewer than 80. At first glance, that might sound scary. Job cuts usually mean a company is struggling, right? Nope. Not in this case. This move is both cost-cutting and strategic. Despite having a leaner team, Palantir is accelerating its growth while maintaining its operational edge. Think about it, if they can do more with less, that means higher margins, stronger profits, and an even more scalable business model. Government contracts, the big jackpot. Here's another reason why Palantir might be playing 4D chess. The US government is reportedly looking to cut inefficiencies, and guess who specializes in making bureaucracies run like well-oiled machines? That's right. Palantir. Palantir is already deeply embedded in US defense, intelligence, and security agencies. If a massive government contract is in the works, which is very possible, the stock could explode higher. Imagine Uncle Sam writing $1 billion check with Palantir on the payee line. While everyone is focused on Palantir's US government contracts, let's not forget one crucial detail: Palantir is embedding itself in private businesses worldwide. From healthcare to finance to manufacturing, companies are waking up to the power of Palantir's AI-driven platforms. If Palantir becomes the default operating system for enterprise AI, we could be looking at an AI revolution on a global scale. And you know what happens when a company dominates an industry? Now, let's talk about the big, bold prediction: Palantir hitting $570. Sounds crazy, right? But is it really? Here's why it might not be as far-fetched as it seems: massive government and enterprise adoption. If Palantir becomes the gold standard for AI-driven decision-making, its revenue could 10x over the next decade. Exponential growth in AI and data analytics. The world is drowning in data. Companies that can make sense of it will be the winners. Palantir is at the front of that revolution. A future tech monopoly. If Palantir keeps crushing the competition, it could end up like Microsoft in the 90s, an unstoppable force that dominates the industry. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. If you are interested in stock news updates that might be relevant to your financial targets, join us and become a member for member-only videos. Find the link in the description section below. Of course, not everything is rainbows and unicorns. The stock is extremely volatile, and any hint of economic trouble could send it spiraling downward. But for long-term believers, the risk-reward equation might be too tempting to ignore. Should you buy, hold, or run for the hills? Palantir is not for the faint of heart. If you're looking for a safe, boring stock, this ain't it. But if you believe in AI, government contracts, and Palantir's insane growth potential, then this stock could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Why Palantir is playing chess while others play checkers. If you've been following Palantir's rise, you know this company doesn't just play the game, it changes the rules. Let's go back to what CIO Jim Siders said about Palantir slashing its IT team from 200+ people to under 80. At first glance, this might seem like a red flag. In the corporate world, IT is the backbone of an operation. Cutting down on IT staff usually means slower development, more technical debt, and potential security risks. But that's not what's happening at Palantir. Instead, Palantir is leaning heavily into automation and AI, proving that its own tech can replace traditional IT roles. Imagine this: you walk into a high-tech restaurant. There's no cashier, no waiter, no chef, just a sleek AI-powered system that takes your order, cooks your food perfectly, and delivers it to your table. That's Palantir's IT department right now. It's running lean, mean, and ultra-efficient. This move isn't just about saving money, it's a statement. Palantir is showing the world that its technology can do what most companies need hundreds of employees for. And that brings us to the next big question. Is Palantir gearing up for a massive government contract? It's no secret that Palantir is deeply embedded in the US government. But now, with talks of government efficiency job cuts, we could be seeing the perfect storm brewing for Palantir to step in and say, "Hey, you're laying off thousands of workers. We can replace them with AI-driven efficiency." If this theory holds up, Palantir might secure one of the biggest government contracts in tech history. Imagine a world where the Pentagon, CIA, and FBI are fully running on Palantir software for intelligence analysis. Government offices replace manual data processing with Palantir's automation tools, reducing human errors and saving billions. Palantir's AI-powered analytics become the foundation for national security and military operations. If this happens, we're not just talking about a stock that goes up, we're talking about a company that becomes a pillar of the US government's digital infrastructure. Businesses are also catching on. It's not just governments getting on the Palantir hype train, businesses are flocking to its AI solutions too. Hospitals are using Palantir to streamline operations and predict patient needs. Financial institutions are using it to detect fraud before it happens. Manufacturers are using Palantir's software to optimize supply chains, reducing waste and increasing profits. If this trend continues, Palantir won't just be a defense contractor, it will be the go-to AI partner for every major industry worldwide. Alright, let's talk numbers. Palantir is currently trading around 94 times forward earnings, which, let's be honest, is insanely expensive compared to most software stocks. But here's the thing, disruptors are always expensive. Amazon was overvalued for years before it became an e-commerce behemoth. If Palantir continues to dominate government and enterprise AI, a $570 share price isn't a fantasy, it's a possibility. To get there, Palantir would need to possibly maintain 30 to 40% annual revenue growth, not impossible given AI's rapid adoption. Expand beyond government contracts and fully integrate into corporate America. Prove that AI-driven automation can replace legacy IT systems worldwide. If these three things happen, Palantir won't possibly just be a big tech company, it will be an empire. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, if you are interested in more relevant stock news updates, consider becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: "I stayed until the end." Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.